Okay, good morning. This is a Ford F-350, and what we have is a rear power slider, has a upper track piece for the center slider that has come loose from the glass. This is actually a common issue and has to do with the adhesion of this plastic piece to the glass. If it is not prepped correctly, it will come loose. So, doing a video on how to repair this. First, we're going to take this plastic piece down, and then we're going to cut the original adhesive off the glass, and then we're going to prep this trim piece. We'll take this down. We're going to take and trim the original adhesive off the glass. Well, you're not being a very good cameraman. Okay, now that we've pulled off the track piece for the center slider, we're going to clean this up. It basically, from factory, they have some double stick tape, and then where the adhesive goes, and the adhesive made contact with this and then separated. And it's just because this piece is not prepped, urethane doesn't want to stick to plastics that great. We're going to really scuff up. We want to make sure we have a good bonding surface, and this smooth plastic is not really great. So we're going to scuff it up, be real abrasive with it, get it cleaned up, and we're going to prep it with our activator and primer paint to make sure we have something really great for it to bond to. Okay, so when we go to put this back on here, because we're working in such close quarters with the headliner and the slider, the last thing we do is get urethane on the headliner, because I do apply urethane to that applique or that plastic piece, and we stick it up there. But right now we're just going to prep it. I'm going to put tape along the headliner to prevent us getting any urethane on the headliner. Okay, now we got our tape up there. We haven't completely prepped this all the way, but I'm going to stick this up here and more or less dry set it. What we're going to do is we're going to stick it up here so we kind of mark where it's going to go, so that when we get up here we have it centered. That's all we're trying to do, is just center it so we know that we got it in the right spot. So we'll just put a piece of tape on here and leave it like that. We'll line up the tape with it later, but when I come in here with the urethane on this part, I'll be able to line it up nice like this and just push it back, and then we'll have our adhesive on there. It'll bond, and then we can remove our tape. This is all precautionary. Next, we're going to apply our primer paint to this. We've scuffed up this surface on this plastic part, and now I'm going to give a good bonding surface for our adhesive, since we know that the adhesives want to bond very well to the smooth plastic. We've scuffed it up. Now we're going to, oh wait, I am getting ahead of myself. We're going to take some, or we already have, that's right, I did time this. I took our activator, orange can, if you use a Sika product. Now we've got our black primer paint. Let that dry. For the sake of all y'all who are searching how to fix this, this is how we repair it. Whether it's not the right way, it's just the way that's worked for us. So just going to apply the adhesive, and then we're going to stick it up there. And the paints had time to dry. I do cut the nozzle down to a small nozzle. We don't want a lot of urethane. We don't want to take a chance getting adhesive on the headliner. Our adhesive on our part, we're just going to stick it right up here where we already have it centered. We've protected our area we're working in. How are you recording and climbing all over me? We're putting our piece up here where we've already centered, and we're just setting it back like that. And that's it. That's how we repair it. And we'll remove this tape after we've allowed it time to skin over.